Part 3. The Sabotaged Axle. Here's the part of the story most people never hear. Because the moment Shafter Lake collapsed wasn't just unlucky, it was engineered by the people who stood to gain the most. For years, everyone repeated the same simple explanation. A wagon axle broke, the vote was lost, and the town faded. But the deeper you look, the stranger it gets. Because the broken axle, it may not have been an accident at all. In the days before the final vote, the developers Buston and Irwin had a falling out. They had already given away hundreds of lots to build excitement, but now they were arguing about who deserved the bigger share once the boom finally hit. Irwin, the man who tracked every name and every lot, noticed something. Means, a respected rancher, was one vote they could afford to let slip. He was late, and Irwin used that as a reason to turn him away. Not because the rules required it, but because he wanted to hold back a valuable lot for Buston. That decision didn't just frustrate Means. It embarrassed someone far more influential. A quiet railroad speculator connected to Means, someone who had hinted that if Shafter Lake secured the county seat, a new rail spur could follow. But here's the twist no one expected. That speculator actually had financial interests in Andrews, not Shafter Lake. And when he heard how Means was dismissed, he saw the developers as unreliable, and he quietly shifted his support elsewhere. According to the most persistent local stories, he even made sure Means would never arrive on time. Not by force, but by arranging for a small delay on the trail, just enough to leave Means stranded near Andrews, long enough to feel unwelcome in Shafter Lake and welcomed somewhere else. When Andrews won the vote on July 16, 1910, everything changed instantly. Investors pulled their support. The promised rail line disappeared from the plans. And suddenly, Cumley's optimistic headlines couldn't hold the town together anymore. Shafter Lake didn't fade because of one unlucky moment. It faded because of division, pride, and a quietly calculated shift in power. I hope you enjoyed this 3-part series about another abandoned Texas ghost town. If so, please follow or like.